Hello, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WW Dadman, but you already know that. Let's see, what do we have on a contract standpoint? Land on the moon. Well, that should be easy. Tourists to orbit. Suborbital. If I had way more spots for contracts, I'd take these all just to make a bit of money, but no. Satellite in equatorial orbit. New unmanned probe has an antenna, can generate power. Have a thermometer, okay. So that would be just a free money satellite, but we already have one of those, so... Orbit of the moon, no thank you. Not taking a bunch of random ass tourists to the surface of the moon when I'm going there. Science data from the surface of the moon, though. Huh. Build a new surface outpost on Duna? Heck? How the heck am I supposed to go to Duna without maneuvering and without patched conics? That's not gonna happen. Surface outpost on Minmus, that could at least happen, since that's also just burned at Minmus once it's over the horizon, but I'm just gonna take the science data and be fine. Also, we have 800,000 now, so we kinda can just say hi and hi and actually get the rest of the contracts. And we went. Suborbital trajectory of the moon. Test the rover max model. The rover max model S2. In suborbital trajectory of the moon. You know, I'm gonna take that with me since I'm gonna go suborbital on the moon anyway. Just have to actually take that there. Can't do fairing tests, sorry. Ferry 3 tourists safely to orbit of the moon. Flyby of the moon. I really don't want to take too many random people with me to the moon. Satellite, no. So, essentially the rest of these, if they're still there once we're done with this, I'm gonna do them, but till then, meh. Also, now we get this. We get this. We get this, and we get this. Oh, hey, we don't have any science anymore. But hey, we get rover wheels anyway, since those are part of the testing. So, what we are going to do is we're gonna start with a Probodobodine Octo, just so we have something to go on from a standpoint of flying upwards. We're going to put the external command seat on top of it. And just build a little rover. I'd say this should be pretty center. Ish. Yeah. Of course, since we have the free choice this time, I'm gonna say Val is gonna be the first Kerbal on the moon. Since Jab was the first one to orbit and fly by and stuff. Jeb was the first one to fly by the moon and came back and then took everybody for an orbit of the moon and then came back. So, yeah. Gonna go ahead and say 1 battery. We're gonna have... No. 4 of these on the battery on here, and we're gonna have not 4 of these but 2 of these like this, so we can have sun coming in at any direction, really. Then of course we need science data from the surface of the moon, so we're going to put a bunch of science on here. Oh, also, I might want to just put you like on here somewhere. Then we need a thermometer and a barometer, and unfortunately that's all we can really take. And I just put another thermometer here. Since this is gonna be a small little rover, since we need to test rover wheels, we have that. Once we come back, I want a SAS unit. Actually, that's a bit big. I want the SAS unit of this size. And once we come back, we're going to put a heat shield under this. I don't care if the side stuff gets off. Oh, this also needs at least 1 parachute. Hecky. Then we're going to just do this a little bit different and just bring back the entire rover. Sense the wheels. First of all, we need this to be able to fly, so please just go on there in a little bit of a symmetric fashion. Thank you. I don't know, do I want more engines or more fuel for 1 engine? Oops. Spark. Hell, this would take off on Kerbal right now, so I'm fine with that. How much Delta V is that? 2,800? Okay, that's gonna be our return part. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be enough if I put a bunch of these around here. Like so. And put these in a bit. This should be fine. Then I need a heat shield. Decoupler. Weird. And that. I'm gonna start a little test here just to see if that actually works. This is gonna be the hot seat to the moon Mark III. Save that for now, and we're just gonna test this without a Kerbal on board. Unless it just automatically puts a Kerbal there. Or I did put a Kerbal there, didn't I? So yeah. Hi, Val. SAS on. You are doing the exact not what you want to be doing. Okay. Might be a little bit much for this engine. It should eventually take off. Okay, that's not a very successful test. Let me for now put these here and try that again. Since this is the test and not the part where we actually are on the moon, I still didn't fix that. Boom. We're going to go boom and boom. And see that this has still got 11 meters per second on fully deployed chutes. I'm not sure that this is actually gonna be enough. Okay. Valve fell out. Stuff's being destroyed, but I want an actual shoot on that. So let me just make sure this works. Okay, wait. Ankle snap that. Give me 2 of those. Those are way too fucking big. Go away. Nobody likes you. Well, fuck everything. Gonna make this like that. Still has 2000 delta V. And put some of these on here. That should be fine. So this entire thing comes back. If the wheels fall off, I don't care. I really don't. Gonna have to put these on individually. Wanna have them right here. 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 And here. And apart from this, please, not doing that. I save that, and then let's see if this actually rovers or if I need to change something about it. Oops. So huh. That is interesting. It actually works. Intended. As intended. Well, we're gonna get some science from KSC. Since we're already here. Can have a EVA report from the crawlway. Ooh. Keep. Temperature scan from the crawlway. And a pressure scan from the crawlway. This seems fine. Don't know about you. Recover. That was a pretty good test drive of the thing. Because why wouldn't we not rove around the moon a bit if we can? So yeah, that would be that. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? I should be able to say... Put one of these on here. Once that goes off, I want this to start. then I want... Can we just fly this over there with like these? And an ant. That has like no delta V. Yeah, that's also got nothing. So, never mind that. Adapter. Yeah, that's fine. And build on in a little bit bigger. Meaning I want one of these and a Terrier. That should be enough to get over to the moon and initiate the landing. And then just something that brings us up to... That brings us up to the moon. Up to orbit. That's what I wanted to say. That will be my second stage with a skipper engine. That alone is 30,000 delta V. And under that I want essentially this. Does this remind you of a real rocket design? This does not have enough thrust to weight. That's incredible, actually. How about now? Just enough. I'm gonna go ahead and say, one, I want some aerodynamic nose coning on these. And some space tape. Because I don't trust this shit. And then I want some boosters on there. Kickbacks? Does probably burn longer, quite honestly. In here, down here. Like, if I can't, okay. Space tape that together. Do we have Sapatrons? No. Good. I'd say start all of this. These burn out, fall off. These burn out, fall off. This starts when this falls off. This starts when this falls off. These start when this falls off. And I think we should be fine. So save that, and I guess we're gonna try launching this. Oh, also, I don't want this to stand on the boosters necessarily. Oops. Shift click. That's better. Would you be so kind as to not fuck with my staging every time I fucking do something? Safe. Launch. Starting in the evening, but I think that's fine. You see everything. Still. And in 3, 2, 1, launch. Also, Val, you might want to put on your EVA soon. Just an idea. I like that the solid fuel actually takes less time to burn. Also, will this actually fly fine without fins? Because I'm very reluctant on thinking that that will happen. Solid boosters are gone in a bit. Goodbye. Have a nice life. And this is the nice thing about building completely overpowered. I definitely have too much Delta V in this. Gonna time accelerate out of the atmosphere. Come on. Oh, by the way, have the brakes on these for now. I'm only gonna make them not break once we're on the surface of the moon. Let's turn to face the horizon. Z. I'm sinking again. Please don't go back into the atmosphere. $77 by 78. Good. I'm fine with that. Okay, we are officially in orbit, and we can officially now set Moon as the target and actually burn at the Moon. Ah, that's a whole lot more easy to use. Ooh, hi. Focus view. I seriously don't care in which direction we're orbiting, but I do care. Okay, that's not happening. Not happening either. Good. We're just gonna have a slightly inclined orbit. That's fine too. We can still land on a non-polar part of the Moon. Just can still land here in a crater or something. I think that's fine. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's time warp around the Moon, and I will see you in the next episode for the burn to the Moon, the landing, and the return, hopefully. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Dadman. Bye.